All right, here's example number 2. We're still on page 88, moles to grams. As you can see right here, I've kind of noted that this is in video 3, page 88, moles to grams. You can find that video on Schoology right above this. But we're going to get ready to do example number 2. So we're still on this page 88, so just add to this right below the first example. And our question says, how many, excuse me, my dog is barking in the background, grams are there in Zoe 0.2 moles of magnesium. Zoe obviously wants to be part of this video. That's why she's barking. You want everybody to hear your voice, right? You want everybody to hear your voice? Come here. Okay, so our question says, how many grams are there in 0.20 moles of magnesium chloride? Please write that down on page 88, and then let's go through and start labeling some stuff here. So our given, what we have that we know is right here. I'm just going to write given really small right by it. Shh, that hurts my ears. Okay, and then after that, you're going to want to write down what you're looking to find. So I'm looking to find grams. So I know from just doing that I have moles, and I want to go to grams, which is what this whole page is showing. So if you can reference that real good, you'll be fine. But when you go to take a quiz or a test on this, it's really important to note this step right here, because we'll be switching from one thing to another thing and then back to another thing, and it's confusing. So the quicker you can learn how to get that into a habit, the better. All right, so my given is 0.20 moles, which is what I'm going to write down. Now in the previous example, I did something that looked like this. You can continue to do that if you want, but I usually do something that looks like this to set up my conversion. And what that just basically means is I'm going to take this and multiplying everything on the top and then everything up top, and then I'll divide everything on the bottom. Okay, so if you go back and look at that mole roadmap, we know that if I have moles on the top, I also have to have moles on the bottom to get those things to cancel. And if you look at your mole roadmap, you know that it is 1 mole on the bottom. And then you're going to find the molar mass on the top. Okay, so molar mass is what goes here. Molar mass. And you use that app, EMD, PTE, and you're going to type in the formula for magnesium chloride. Now, the reason why I did this as an example is because we need to know what magnesium chloride is. So over here on the side, I'm just going to write what magnesium is. Magnesium is Mg, and if you looked up magnesium's charge, you know it's a +2. Then we can look up chlorine's charge, and we know that chlorine's charge is a -1. Then you crisscross charges. I wrote that in yellow, so hopefully you can see that. And you get the formula MgCl2. That's the formula that you would type in the app EMDPTE. Once you do that, you should get a mass of 95.21 grams. Then you simply multiply the top. So we're multiplying this top part right here. So this 0.2 times 95, get an answer, and then divide by 1. We don't really need to divide by 1 because anything divided by 1 is itself. So we can kind of skip that part. So once I do this, I get 19.042. And that is your final answer.